Yeah, your boy Johnnie Cabbell. I am back. We live 101 TKO Radio. Man, it feels good to be back. It feels good to be back. Had to get my mic. You can tell I've been gone for me. I forgot to bring the mic in. You know what I'm saying? With your boy Johnnie Cabbell back live in effect. 101 TKO Radio. And you know we're going to kick it off like this. I need y'all to download the app right now. Download the app 101 TKO Radio. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. We need y'all to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? And y'all got to communicate. Like, this got to be a two-way relationship. Help me, help you, help us. You know what I'm saying? So listen, y'all need to call in. Holler at your boy Johnnie Cabbell, 678-439-7419. Listen, man, it's 2024. It's up. We lit. I got a lot of special guests for y'all this year. Like this year, we going all the way. We taking it up to a whole nother level. I got my man, Mr. ColliPark, gonna be in the building today. My man, Mr. Campbell, you know what I'm saying? Southern soul artist gonna be in the building today. Listen, if y'all don't know who ColliPark is, you need to go do your homework. That's all I'm gonna say. If you don't know who Mr. ColliPark is, go do your homework. Yin Yang Twins. You know, this man got so much success that it's crazy. I think we got to call it right now. Let's get to it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Johnny? This is Kay Millie from Atlanta.
What's up, Kay Millie? What's popping?
Nothing. I'm coming in, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in. February 22nd is going down here in Atlanta, Georgia. In Monroe, Georgia, y'all. Y'all do not want to miss.
Exactly.
We're calling all our rap queens out. Calling all our rap queens out. Any women with talent, y'all come out, show and give your best, okay? Shout out to my EP, Mula Moga. And y'all know season 3 is on the way. City Girls of Atlanta. Make sure y'all subscribe to Lex Network right now.
Now, Kay Millie, you did that so well, you didn't give me a chance to introduce. You know what I'm saying? You just took my topic away. You know what I'm saying? I need to have you in here as a co-host. Since you came in doing like that, we got to bring you on the show, Kay Millie. Got to bring you on the show. So Kay Millie,
okay,
you coming out to audition?
Of course, well, I'm coming to see because I want to see. But if y'all want me to audition, I'm coming to audition, I guess. But I'm not going to serious that I got to support my fam. Like, I got to be here. I would not want to miss this. So, hey, ladies, y'all come out. This is going to be the biggest event. Like,
yes, sir.
You know Atlanta's so lit. Y'all know Atlanta's lit. My city's real lit. So be sure to come on out February 22nd in Monroe, Georgia. You're not going to want to miss it.
Man, I appreciate that. I don't have to do that plug now. You know, already plugged it for me. But I appreciate you calling in, Kay Millie, you know what I'm saying, showing me love and supporting and everything, you know. So, you know what I'm saying, shout out to City Girls. You know, real quick, tell us about City Girls, the show that you have.
Okay, so City Girls of Atlanta is just basically based off of a team of a bunch of bosses. Like, each and every girl literally has their own talent. They're all CEOs, owners, and bosses, and we are coming to bring straight attitude. We're going to show you how Atlanta is a city of bosses. Y'all, I'm telling y'all do not want to miss this. Like, when I tell y'all we stepping, we are stepping. Like, you're going to want to get your popcorn. You're going to want to go get your stuff from the store and sit down and plug straight in front of the TV. Like, I can't spoil it, but just know it's up like it's up.
Hey! All right. Well, hey, as you, like I said, you fam, I appreciate you calling in. I'm going to see you on February 22nd, and we out. So, listen, everybody that's out there, you know what I'm saying, I got this. And the crazy part, I got an interview coming up with my CEO, you know what I'm saying, of Let's Network, which I am the new VP of Let's Network. I will be having him on the show on February the 19th. He will be in the building. We'll be chopping up because that's the week before I do my auditions. I do have this TV show, More Than Music, the TV show, which is linked in and also attached to More Than Music, the tour, which is going on. It's the first female all hip hop tour. So what we decided to do was bring it to the screen, and we're gonna let like 3 or 4 people, you know what I'm saying, compete to open up for this tour. We also gonna be giving out a car. There's so much stuff we're gonna be doing. It's gonna really be great, you know. So we're gonna see who is hot, who got that talent, who got what it takes, who wanna be on TV, and we about to have some fun. So February the 22nd, 7 p.m. off of Mount Zion at Escobar South, 7 p.m. at Escobar South off Mount Zion. We will be holding auditions. So ladies, have your stuff together. Come in prepared. Have your music together. You have to be show ready. I won't no half stepping. Half step. If you half stepping in any type of way, we will be sending you to the back. We'll be sending you to the back. But anyway, I need y'all to call in and show your voice of love. You know what I'm saying? 678-439-7419. Your boy Johnnie Cabbell is back. Get in front of Johnnie Cabbell. I got 2 special guests today that I'm very excited about. My man, Mr. ColliPark, you know what I'm saying, will be in the building. And my boy, been knowing this man for a long time, Mr. Campbell, Southern Soul artist. And Mr. ColliPark had a Southern Soul artist too, by the name of Mike something. But he got something so hard. So we're gonna play some of his music as well. But y'all make sure y'all tune in. We're about to get ready to go to a break right quick. Play some bills, play some music. Right now, my DJ to get in, DJ Superstar. Y'all just hold tight because he about to come turning up. Shout out to my boy Joe Green checking in on the IG Live. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy right there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody checking in on the IG Live. You know what I'm saying? That's showing your voice of love and checking in with me. But we about to get ready to play some music right now. Go to a break. We'll be right back at you.
What up, though? This the homie
It's your boy Johnnie Cabbell checking in. I am back. I am back. I am back. You know what I'm saying? I got my special guest. You know what I'm saying? The man of the hour.
Yeah.
He is in the building.
Yeah.
My man, Mr. ColliPark.
Yeah. I can't hear myself, but I'm here.
You can't hear yourself?
I'm in the I can hear you.
Okay.
It's
You hear me,
good.
but I need them to hear you too. I need you to hear yourself so they can hear you too.
Okay.
Man, my man, how you been though, man? Happy New Year to you.
Same to you, man. Same to you.
Man,
Bless,
I
man.
didn't see you at my birthday party, man. What's up with that, man?
Man, you have to,
man,
you have to literally pick up the phone and invite me. I ain't responding to no flyer on the.
I thought my sister got in touch with you.
I don't recall receiving no
no
personal invitation.
I'm gonna have to call about that now. I'm gonna have to get a call. It was real nice though.
Okay.
Had a real nice, classy restaurant.
Okay.
And everything.
Now I know I didn't get no invite.
Everybody came in dressed. I came in that thing
Yeah, we know how you do it.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely had that shit put on every time. You know, so but how you doing, man? Hey, first of all, I just want to say I appreciate you coming in, chopping over. That means a lot to me.
Yeah,
man, you know
come on, man. We go too far back, man, and not show each other
so
love.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to give you a flower, give you your respect. You know, you done a lot for the culture.
Thank you.
You done a lot for the game. You done a lot for the city.
Thank
You done a lot for a lot of individuals out here.
Yeah.
For the people who may not know, because you know this new generation that's here, they're a little wild now.
Right.
But just break it down. Just let them know about them accolades. You know what I'm saying? Drop, you know what I'm saying? Drop little accolades on.
I knew we was in trouble when this was a couple of years ago when they was doing a contest at a Hawks game or a birthday bash or something. And they asked one of the young ladies in the contest, she would win something, who was Clifford Harris, and she didn't know. So I was like, oh, I'm in trouble, you know, because I come before all that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I predate a lot of stuff in this city. My peers, I won't go into their ages, but I came out during the origins of the music scene in Atlanta, or shortly thereafter. So I started out as a DJ with one of the first mixtape crews, even before Campbell. FJ.
I was tearing up them FJ mixtapes.
Physical mixtapes, TDK, Maxell, you know, those days. So I was, they called me DJ Smurf.
Yeah.
That's how I started. DJ Smurf. I was down with FJ. DJ Kizzy Rock came in shortly thereafter. Player Poncho.
Yeah.
RIP DJ Bonet, the A-Town Players.
Yeah.
So that's how I started. You know, in the music game, was part of that mixtape crew out of the East Side, Decatur, Campbell Road.
Decatur was greater.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So started there. Got my first introduction into the music, the actual record business as a DJ for MC Shadi, who was one of the first artists to have a real record deal out of this market.
Yeah.
He was signed to Luke Skywalker, which is Luke the Camel, became Luke Records at the time, 2 Live Crew.
Yeah.
And DJ Toomp was his DJ before me. After Toomp left, that's when I started DJing for MC Shadi.
Now, was you with Shadi? Now, this is going to let me know if you really that Decatur, because you're going to know about the one spot. Was you DJing with them when they used to be at Elster?
No, I wasn't with him then.
You going with him then? That's when I got turned on. I used to, because, see, I grew up in Decatur. I was in the OP.
Okay.
Around there with Swanson Heights and Gateway, you remember around there? So I used to sneak out and go into Elster. You know what I'm saying? I see Shadi and them what there. I'm like, man, this is crazy.
So Shadi, the good stuff.
Red Alert was over there, all of them.
All the good stuff happened before I started DJing.
Oh, okay.
Because he had DJ Man.
Yeah. I remember Man.
I was the third generation. He had DJ Man first, then Toomp and Mike Fresh.
Yeah.
DJ Toomp and Mike Fresh, who went on to do all the Poison Clan and all that stuff. And then I came after that. So I was Itchy Bun Shadi.
Okay.
I missed all the good stuff. And I was young. I started DJing for Shy when I was 18?
Wow.
I was on the road at 18, going to Texas and going to Louisiana. So that I was introduced to the road, not going to like Macon and all that stuff.
That's big. I was in that Chili's.
His biggest record at that time was Shake It. So that was the record he was getting booked on because all the white folks like Shake It.
Yeah.
He like Gotta Be Tough and all that other stuff. But the white, he was getting booked for Shake It. So I was going to Cali, Texas and stuff like that off of Shake It.
Okay.
So I was on the back end, but that was my introduction as a producer when he got with Ichiban Records. I did a record called True to the Game.
Okay.
Which kind of sounded like my old LJ mixtapes where we sampled a slow song over a fast beat. So that was my introduction. My first placement was in 1994, which was Shadi. From there, I made a record called Drop Like This Bitch, which came out on the compilation, which I was never like a rapper. I would just mess around with it, but they had a compilation. They was looking for records, and I had that song, and they gave me a whole artist deal off of that.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
but didn't mean to cut you off, but rewind a little bit. Like, what made you want to get into DJing?
Oh man, it was just, the skating rink. For me, it was Skate Town on Old National.
Okay.
That was just when those first records came out with the DJing, with the scratching and all that. I was at the skating rink, taking all that in. So it was just something about how that felt. I guess if you was back in the 70s or the 80s, if you went and saw live musicianship, and if you was standing in the crowd while, or even the 60s watching the Temptations or somebody, if you was in the crowd watching that, it would affect you some kind of way. That's what the skating rink was for me.
So, do you remember your first DJ event?
You know what? I don't, because people people tell me about stuff that I did back in the day that I forgot. So I can tell you I don't, but I can tell you when I felt that I had arrived. It was at a pep rally at Banneker High.
Banneker used to have a girl.
Yeah, maybe my junior year at Banneker, I did a pep rally, and I remember that being my first time in front of a crowd like that. And it was during school. And I did this mix that I did on the mixtapes. And I just remember when I dropped it, the crowd just went crazy. And I knew then, this was it. This is what I wanted to do. So yeah. But going into I got a record deal with Ichiban Records off of that record. And a lot of people don't know this. On that first album I did for Ichiban, I did another song that didn't make no noise. It was a record called To the Walls. And it was the first record that had it to the window.
Yeah. So,
to the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was before Get Low. This was the record that had that chant. I recorded it while I was in college.
Okay.
And that was on that album as well.
Okay.
So all this was setting up for something bigger. I didn't know it at the time.
Yeah.
So I went on and made 4 albums as an artist, DJ Smurf. And then...
So they were actually doing deals with DJs back then.
Well...
because I was rapping... Say you were one of the first?
It wasn't like... I wasn't like a DJ Magic Mike DJ. I was actually rapping as well. So it wasn't just straight DJing.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, there was very little DJing on my album. Ooh Lord, Party People was the first song. If you was here in 95 for Freaknik, that was like
Freaknik! Oh my God.
That was one of the songs that you would have heard here. So I was rapping and producing. So it was more like a DJ Quick type situation.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Magic Mike. Magic Mike sold a bunch of records
just
DJing without rapping a word. But at the end of my rap career, that's when I found Yin Yang Tunes. Because D-Rock, I'm fast forward.
And I was going to ask you, like, who was your first group for the people that I know? But who was your first group? And what made you want to get into signing artists at the time? And shout out my boy Fabo, because Fabo tuned in. He said he on the sofa, standing up, looking at this interview and everything.
Wait a minute. Congratulations to Fabo.
Oh, yeah, we were going to talk about that too, for the Grammy.
Man.
That was going to be something I was going to ask you too, on how you felt about, you know what I'm saying, Killer Mike bringing that home.
Can we jump to that real quick?
Yeah, let's just jump to that. By the way,
man, Fabo and anybody else who was a part of that project, and even T-Ron, who won a Writer of the Year.
Yeah.
I just felt so inspired. I felt like I was just starting again.
Yeah.
When the news was coming through, I wasn't watching the Grammys, but I got a lot of texts and everything about what was going on. So the fact that T-Ron won Songwriter of the Year.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yes,
He was in
sir.
a group called Rock City. They used to come up.
I remember Rock
They
City.
used to come to my office.
I know that. Yeah.
Along with Ray Daniel.
Ray Daniel. Yeah, Ray Daniel.
They would come to my office, and that's how I know them. But to see him up on that stage, along with Killer Mike, winning 3 Grammys.
3, not 1, not 2, but 3.
Oh my God! And the project included a lot of people who you see every day.
Yes.
Fabo being one of them.
Man, I was happy.
Corey Moe.
Yes.
You know,
put in a lot of work.
Right. So a lot of people who just do this every day, day in and day out, got awarded last night, and it was just very inspirational for me to just see, especially in that album being the type of album that we all talk about we want to hear again.
Yeah,
it might not have been as popular as some of the music that's going on now, but
it was great. Yeah, I was gonna say the it was like something you could feel.
Yeah, you felt like a lot of went into that project.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? A lot of hurt, a lot of love, a lot of pain. And just a lot of work.
Yeah,
you could tell that album took time. I don't know how long they put into making that album. Yeah, you can listen to it and tell it took some time. Yeah. So congratulations to everybody who took that thing.
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So we can jump back to whatever we were talking about. But I had to get that off.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So Yin Yang, that's the first group you signed. What was it about them that, you know what I'm saying, gave you that feeling that, man, I'm gonna sign these boys?
Shouts out to Raheem the Dream.
Ooh, that's a good. You gotta get him on.
Yeah, shouts out to Raheem the Dream.
I think we got a caller right quick. Hold on.
I still can't hear. Mike.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on?
Okay, I can hear.
Boy Alo, man.
Alo. Oh,
what's
going on, Alo?
Now listen, guys. I didn't even know Killer Mike put out an album.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna start this talk.
Year of hip hop. For it to be the 50th year of hip hop, this was a very weak year for hip hop, man.
Why you feel like that?
This might have been one of the worst years in hip hop ever.
Why you say that? And I'm just curious just to hear your opinion on that.
There was a lot of forgettable albums this year, and for how many people knew that Killer Mike put out a solo project? We didn't hear Killer Mike's music on the radio at all in Atlanta this year. And now that he won, now they're playing the song.
Let me explain something to people, because I've heard this conversation just in the couple of hours since he's won the Grammy. I've heard and seen online people saying we didn't even know what the song sound like, what the album sound like. I didn't even know Killer Mike had an album out. So it's an evolution of what's going on in the state of hip hop, I think, right now. I was sitting next to Soulja Boy when we lost to Kanye West and Tune with Crank That, which was the biggest song in the world in 2007, but we lost to Kanye West. And what it said to me that the Grammys, that's a crowd. That's a different kind of crowd. They want to dictate where the art form is and where it's going. And you can say whatever you want to say. There's been a lot of complaint about the substance or lack thereof of hip hop. The type of music that's coming out. You know, there is no art. It's trash. It's that. The powers that be, they talking like that now. So when you get an album like Killer Mike, which artistically is top notch according to today's standards, and you got look at the artist that he was up against, which was just the more the same old shit that's been coming out over the last few years. I think the Academy said, okay, we're not going to acknowledge that. We're going to acknowledge the art form. So don't get it confused.
As they should.
Right. Don't get it confused of a popularity. Now, I can't say in the past, was that the case? It was a popularity contest of sorts. But now, I just think the powers that be are sick of that shit.
Yeah.
You know, and they made a statement with it. And that's just what it was.
Yeah. You're right.
And we brought it home to the A, baby.
We brought it back home to Atlanta.
I just asked, like, you guys that are really into hip hop, right? If I was to ask Johnny, can you name me a song from the Killer Mike album? To Johnny, name me a song from the Killer Mike album right now. Being it's the album of the year. From Johnny, who's a humongous personality in our hip hop community in Atlanta, in the South. Can Johnny name me a song from the Killer Mike album?
See, that's not a fair question. Because I have a bad memory. Well, one of my artists I used to work with, you know what I'm saying, Fabo from D4L, he did a song on the album with Killer Mike, and I noticed you know what, I'm gonna take accountability for that, because I really should know, because I listened to that album, but I cannot tell you the name of one of the songs.
Okay, Drake and 21 Savage, right? They were also a nominee. Can you name me a song from the Drake and 21 Savage album?
I can't. I didn't even listen to that album. But I didn't listen to that album, though.
I get your point.
If you was to talk about now, I just think that in years past, when we was like, can you name me a song from Soulja Boy's album? Yeah, you can name almost 5 of them. Can you name me a song from Busta Rhymes' album? Yeah, I can name you about 8 of them. Can you name me a song from Get Rich or Die Trying? I can name you all of them. But this year, for some reason, we just the album came out, and you don't know nothing.
I don't disagree with the premise of what you're saying. I just think when it came time to the Grammys, they chose art over popularity. I think that went into.
I give you that, brother.
If you had to, line these albums up, which one sounded like it deserved to be acknowledged? And I think Killer Mike, by leaps and bounds, sounded superior to the rest of that.
And it was a dope album.
Yeah, it was.
Now I'm gonna go back and listen to the Killer Mike album because of this promotion. Everybody's gonna go listen to the Killer Mike album, and
which
helped him tremendously. And I'm gonna go listen to it because I had no idea. And then today was the first day I heard Killer Mike's voice rapping on the radio since back in the day with Action.
What they say, the system really works then.
I'm sorry, what you say?
The system works. It's just working backwards this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go listen. But all right, brothers.
I appreciate you calling in, Ado.
In front of 2 legends.
Man, I appreciate that.
I'm watching on the live.
All right,
yes, sir.
So as a DJ being in the game and being in the position where you've been in, have worked with so many artists, so many great people, like what is your input as far as on where things are at now? As far as and I want to ask you this question because as far as the sound, you got people like, and I don't want people to take this the wrong way, but you got people like Sexy Red that come in and completely it's like she changed the course of where rap was going or where we thought it was going.
Right.
And it's like it just totally took it to a whole nother, and to see how big it grew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And how people just received it. As a DJ that playing these records, you know what I'm saying, and knowing what's hot in the club and what is your input on where the rap game is now versus to how it was coming up and what we thought we may have been going with it?
First of all, this is a young man's. Shouts out to Killer Mike for winning, but this is a young man's game. Rap is, as far as what these kids want to hear. You can't dictate what they want. With access to all this social media now, it's pretty much out of the powers that be hands of what they get access to. So when Sexy Red comes, you, me, Superstar, can't nobody, they don't even need you to play it no more. They don't need the DJ to play Sexy Red to make her hot no more.
I was going to ask you, so are DJs really breaking records in today's time? Is it a such thing as a DJ breaking records?
I don't think so. If you want me to be completely honest, it's out of their hands now. They ain't even in the club no more. These kids ain't even in a club. So how you gonna break the record? The records are coming off the internet. How are you breaking a record that's coming off the internet? This is no disrespect to no DJ. I mean, before it even get to the DJ, it's already hot from TikTok.
You're right.
So, I mean, you know, that's what's dictating the music now, social media. So, you know, we got a little thing that's going on with everybody arguing.
I ask you that you know, hey, ain't nobody going through that.
It ain't that serious to me. You know what I mean? First of all, I come from hit records. So if it ain't a hit, I ain't never had to beg no nigga to play nothing I ever made. I had to do business or whatever, but at the end of the day, my product came before me.
Yeah.
And so if I got a relationship with the DJ and I give it to him, he just automatically gonna expect that this is good shit.
Yeah.
You know, out of respect of business or whatever, I'm gonna do business, but I ain't gotta beg nobody to play my shit. So what's going on in the city right now, the dynamic of that relationship is just way different now than it was when I was pushing records. It's all business now.
So, in with you saying that word right there, business.
Yeah.
So, do you think that? Cause I'm sitting back. At first, I thought it was just a game. I thought it was something. I said, "This for real,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this for real, man." So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't work with both sides. You know what I'm saying? I didn't done stuff. I done a lot of stuff with Bankhead. I have seen stuff that Bankhead has done out here. I've seen, you know what I'm saying, the people who he have helped, and you know what I'm saying, the journey and what he has actually, you know what I'm saying, built himself up to. I seen good, I seen bad with him.
Right.
I also have done work with Bishop for ATL Top 20, and I seen what he done. I seen good, I seen bad. I hear what people say, but my question, has it gotten to the point where us as real people that's from Atlanta letting people come in
been like that.
and setting up platforms?
We've been fucked up.
Are we messing up the game, letting people come in our city and set up platforms and try to act like they the new Atlanta?
But it's always been like that here, though. Look at Drama. Look at DJ Mars. Look at Jerry Smoking B. Look at Reggie Rouse. Look at, I mean, if you want to be honest about it.
It's crazy you say that because I got a phone call from Tony Neal.
And that's my guy.
And Tony was naming them names. He was like, so shit, all them have to go, all them got to go then. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the bottom line, this city has always been, you know, influenced by people who's not from here, from the top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I you can't get mad at that. I just think back to what I was saying before is that I don't know about a DJ breaking no records right now. You know, if you want me to be honest with you, I think a DJ can support a record and make it, you know, go somewhere, whatever. But I don't see no DJ taking a record that ain't nobody fucking with and taking it from ground zero to here no more.
But why? Why are they not doing that?
Have
the DJ got lazy?
No,
or
it's just a different time. It ain't structured like that no more. For me, I would go spend my money on social media before I gave all that money to a damn DJ. Because you're taking the product straight to the people. Not through a DJ to the people. Through a DJ to some more DJs.
But you may have said it a little low because you know what I'm saying? You're taking money out of these people.
I'm just saying there's different ways to look at this.
Yeah.
You know, so my business model would be different from somebody going to spend all this money in the club with some DJs. Because to me, that means my product ain't where it needs to be for the type of music that I make. Now, everybody don't make the type of music that I make. You know what I mean? So my music does have to exist.
And what type of music is that?
It's fun, catchy club music. So everybody don't make that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So everybody don't have a chance to pop on TikTok or whatever. But in today's climate, I'm just saying for me personally, before I spent all that money that way, I would put it somewhere else. Before I be arguing with a DJ not playing my shit. You know what I mean? I'm working social media and the internet.
Yeah.
That's me personally.
I can see that.
Now I still work with DJs and all that as well. I'm not saying don't do that, but the conversations that I'm hearing and seeing online before I went and dumped all that kind of money into some street shit, I'm going to the internet. Why wouldn't you? You're reaching way more people.
You right. Got a phone call. We gotta get ready to go to a break. You know what I'm saying? We come back. You know what I'm saying? Gonna chop it up some more with my man, Mr. ColliPark. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Make sure y'all say, hey, call in. And before you call in, make sure you download the app 101 TKO Radio. But call in, man. Show your boy some love. Show my boy some love. Mr. ColliPark, the number 678-439-7419. It's a lot of jewels getting dropped up here. A lot of jewels getting dropped. Y'all need to tap in. Y'all better tap in. Let's go to break.
From the south side to the east side and all around the globe, DJ Superstars in the mix.
back. Boy, superstar, you be taking it back, man. You trying to start jazz session, man.
Yeah.
Calm down, man. Slow down, man. Slow down over there. Slow down over there. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about, you know what I'm saying, you the first group, Yin Yang. Like, how was that success, you know, with them, and you know, give me some of them good memories.
It was all. That's all I had at the time, as far as I was transitioning from the artist DJ Smurf, trying to do that. But shouts out to Raheem. Raheem had just put out Drummer with Left Right. So when I saw Raheem because I was, you know, traveling through South Georgia, Macon, and down that way, and Macon was the first place that Drummer broke, and I saw Raheem doing it, and I didn't know how he was doing it. I just saw it happen.
Yeah,
and I literally called Raheem like, "Yo, man, how did you do this?" Because it was a departure from the music that we were making.
Yeah,
it had nothing to do with that Freaknik, Booty Shake, Atlanta bass stuff. So, you know, I asked him how he did it. He gave me the game, and so I said, "Well, I know musically I can compete sonically with what Drama was doing." So that's when I signed Yin Yang Twins, and I produced Whistle White Twerk for them.
That was a big one.
That was the beginning. It was all on the line. I was about to get married and everything. So it was like I was transitioning, about to get married, buying a house, all that was going on at the same time.
And in today's time, as of now, like, how's that relationship with you and Yin Yang now?
Oh, they're my little brothers. Well, they're my brothers. I don't even want to call them little brothers because we all grown. It's great. You know, we had our little time when we stopped working together, when we stopped talking for a while. But I think, you know, we had done so much good together that we got over that. And especially when they saw me go on and start doing other things with other artists. I found Hurricane, Soulja Boy.
Was Hurricane before Soulja Boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought Soulja Boy was second.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then all the production I was doing for other artists, because before that I was just working basically with Yin Yang. I wouldn't produce for a lot of people. Towards the end, that's when I started doing like the Miss New Booty and the stuff with David Banner, Play, Pitbull, and all that stuff. So I started branching out towards the end because I saw it coming.
Yeah,
I saw it coming. So I did my deal over at Interscope, and that's when I signed Soulja Boy.
Okay.
Over there.
And throughout your career, what's been the biggest moment for Mr. ColliPark? What's been the biggest moment over your whole career, your whole time frame of being in the music?
I don't know, man. I can't say that because, first of all, the songs that we put into the world, they all play such different roles.
Yeah.
You got the wobble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's
wobble went big.
It still is.
Yeah.
It still is. Then you got the whole twerk thing with Yin Yang. That whole sound that went away and came back.
Yeah.
And you know, we take credit for that. You know, that was a lot. You know, that sound did not exist. Bounce existed before we came, but with that sound, because my production was based from Miami bass. It wasn't based from bounce music. You know, tempo wise, it kind of sat the same with the bounce music. So I always get a lot of people saying bounce came first. No, our sound was different.
Yeah.
From Whistle While You Twerk didn't sound like Back That Ass Up.
Nah.
They was just the same tempo.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I have to break that down. And then we were strip club driven. Because we come from Atlanta.
Yeah. Hey. Jets, teeth, all that good stuff.
We were strip club driven.
Yeah.
They was, I don't know, just club driven or whatever, you know, they got their inspiration from. So yeah, you got the Yin Yang Twins, then you got Soulja Boy, who ushered in the whole internet marketing of social media.
I'm gonna tell you this side. You know, I slipped on that Soulja Boy.
You know, I mean, you know what?
I slipped on that Soulja Boy.
When I saw it, when I made my mind up,
I also wrapped up the D4.
A lot of people saw it, which I didn't know. I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but some of my colleagues saw it, and they would tell me after the fact that they saw it. And I think that's where I pride myself.
Yeah,
I will do something that ain't nobody else gonna take a chance on.
Yeah,
and because I'll put that extra work into something that's different.
Yeah,
rather than follow a trend.
Yeah,
and I think that's what's, different about me, even with what I'm doing now with Mike Clark.
Man, you keep pulling the questions right out of my head. I was gonna say, so what made you, speeding it up a little, what made you get into this new wave? Well, I ain't gonna necessarily say new wave, but it's new as far as from what we used to tapping into, being accustomed to or whatever, because it's been more so hip hop, rap, or R&B or whatever. Yeah. But this new Southern soul, generation that has come more to light now and been more, has surfaced more, to the upfront. Like, what are you tapping? Like, what made you tap into that and say, I'm gonna try this?
Well, we were talking before we started the interview about not going to the club and all that. So where I actually be at, they not playing rap. They playing some rap, but it's more classic rap. They playing grown folks, stuff that grown folks listen to. So that's my environment now. So it's like back in the day, you were around strippers and twerking and all that. So that's the type of music that you put out. Now I'm grown. So King George is being played in where I'm at. West Love is being played where I'm at. Cupid is being played where I'm at. So that's just, and to be honest with you, you don't want to be the old man in the room with a bunch of young rappers complaining about their rap music. I don't want to be that. You know what I mean? I just be like, okay, I'm over that. Y'all do that. Now, if I found some rap, if I found an act that was a fit, then I would do rap right now. But it's just not. I don't fit. What I do don't fit with what's going on now. I ain't gonna try to force it. So when I ran into Mike Clark Jr., he had the record Auntie Outside, and it just sounded like something that I would do. And he was 18 at the time. He's 19 now. So it was a young artist doing the type of music that's actually in my world. Yeah. So I was like, why not? And ain't nobody else doing it that come from where I come from. Ain't nobody doing it. So I just felt like there's something I could do, and I feel pressured to do it no kind of way.
I need my people let me know what they think about this Mike Clark. I think you sent a couple of records in. What's the first one you want to get into?
I want you to play the single that's coming out Friday, produced by Mr. Hankey. It's actually Mike Clark Jr., Mr. Hankey, featuring DJ Trucker, who's a huge Southern Soul DJ out of North Florida.
What's the name of that record?
Got It Going On.
Superstar, you got that? We about to get into this new record. Mike Clark.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What's the name of it? Oh, yeah. Turn that thing up. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this record. Y'all call in.
In the meantime, between time, put my number in your phone, girl. I like the way you're moving. You got
now let me know what y'all think about this record.
You got it going on. Said I love the way she put it on me.
Y'all messing with me. Y'all call in. Let me know what y'all think. 678-439-7419. And he's dropping it Friday. They're gonna be in there. Right. They're gonna be doing the wave and everything, boy. They're gonna take a man with this. Yeah. Definitely skate green. Where we at, Johnny? 101 TKO Radio, baby. Yeah. Hey, we're playing that new music. Man, y'all call in right now, 678-439-7419. Let me know what y'all think about this record. Mr. Hankins has done it again. He has done it again. Say we out. Yeah. Man, that thing jamming.
Oh man, I appreciate it.
That's jamming right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks.
So when you know you got a record like that and it got that feel, like, do you get them jitterbugs all over again? Be like, boy, I'm about to do it again.
It's just different now, man. It ain't the same as back in the day. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit here and lie and say it's like it used to be, because you didn't know it was possible back then.
Yeah.
But now I do know it's possible. So you want it to go. But with this particular type of music, the genre being Southern Soul, although that song don't sound like Southern Soul, is new to me. So I'm just ready to work, man. It's just different. I'm just ready to work. I don't know that it's gonna work now. There was a time when if I had that record 20 years ago, 15 years ago, I knew it was out of here. Now I got to work it.
It's crazy because I remember when it was certain. I remember having conversations with you, and you would tell me, "Well, this no, you know what I'm saying?
I already knew what to do, how to do it, where to send it, I knew all that. I had my whole little method.
Yeah,
I had it, but now it's just different now. So, you know,
I got a question for you. Then I want to get into another song by Mike Clark and everything. But my question for you is, do you feel like the people, certain gatekeepers, certain people that's in the high places, and you know what I'm saying, just because, do you feel like they appreciate what Mr. ColliPark has gave to the game?
no.
And why you say that, Mr.
I mean, they don't have to. I mean, this is
but not this is they have to or not. But
when you say gatekeepers, I think that's a weighted word right there. That means they still relevant. That means they still get money. They still in position. That means they care about what's going on right now, not somebody who was there when it was happening. You know what I mean? You know, they be like, "Hey, that's ColliPark. What's up?" Blah, blah. But do they give me my flowers? No.
Do you feel like during the whole 2023, that being the year 50-year hip hop, do you feel like you were respected and given your flowers for, you know what I'm saying, for that? You know what I'm saying? And people were reaching out.
I did a lot of stuff, a lot of cool, well, not a lot, but I did some cool stuff for the 50.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. And one of my groups, which is Crime Mob, but we made a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The 50-year hip hop brought a lot of people back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it created, you know what I'm saying, generated a lot of money from what I seen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I did notice there was a couple of people that should have like really been a part of that I didn't really see, that was just
give me a few in your opinion, who you think
like some of the older groups back in our time, as far as that was coming, like a damn shame. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, you know what I'm saying, cause that was real Atlanta culture. You know what I'm saying? People like a damn shame. You had people, you know what I'm saying, like and I was just talking about that the other day too. Why is my mind going to blank? I am bad.
I tell you what I think. I think because it's, when you talk about 50 years of anything, that's a lot that goes into that. Somebody gonna always get left out. So I got a partner who went to college in Nashville, who's going back now because their local rap scene was not acknowledged at all.
Damn.
But it's like the dude calling about Killer Mike. Nobody knew those people, but it means something to them, but it don't mean nothing to nobody else. So I think what should have happened when you start talking about groups like A Damn Shame, and that could have been a whole celebration, just that. A Damn Shame. What's the group Dallas had? It was a few.
Yeah.
I
can't. Yeah, my mind is blank.
The East Side Boys, because it was important to the culture at that time. But when you start talking about celebrating 50 years of hip hop as a whole, that don't mean nothing to people who looking at Grandmaster Flash. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's too much to fit into, and I noticed it when they left Soulja Boy out of the it was the first, whatever show it was, they did that first one. They left Soulja off, but they put, I won't name no names, they put another current rapper who was popular, but when you start talking about 50 years of hip hop, he should have been on that stage. I didn't think, not over a guy who changed the dynamic of how.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what made me start thinking about it like that. Like you can't put it all in one show like that. Or we should have did it ourselves, to celebrate our own people.
Yeah, you're right. We may need to go back and do that.
Yeah.
Do a recap. Do a recap of 50 years of hip hop.
Yeah.
The Atlanta version.
I like that.
The Atlanta version. But back to your new artist, Mike Clark.
Mm-hmm.
You gave us a couple of records.
Yeah.
Give us another record that we could get into that's identified.
What the song that I signed him off of, which we still working this record as well, is called Auntie Outside.
Okay.
And when I heard this record, which was sonically it's a Southern Soul song, I was just like, yo, I just like the song. I was like, I would get involved with this. My man DJ Smooth from Macon sent it to me.
Yeah, he had sent it to me. And they called me about it.
But Smooth was sending me songs because he wanted a remix of it as well.
Uh-huh.
So he was like, he ain't got no deal. I was like, what?
Uh-oh.
he ain't but 18. He from Macon. I was like, what? So he just giving me the information. I was like, I think this is a great song. And so I sent it to my OG, a blues artist named Willie Clayton, and got his opinion. And he said, man, that's a hit. So I signed it.
Well, let's get into this hit. Turn up a little more. That's what y'all make sure y'all call it in now. Y'all been light with them phone lines today.
Let's go. It's time to do a shit and drop out them kids.
And he's 18 when he did it? Oh, it's so mature.
And you better come on with it. She'll be sleeping about you. I see outside tonight.
Yeah, all the aunties. Them females, I know them going crazy over here.
I see outside tonight.
He actually sounds like that in person. He actually sings. That was another thing.
Just want a hookah and a shot to get loose. And you better come on with it. She'll be sleeping by 2. Auntie hold her own so she don't need money. She don't play games, so you know how she coming. She got a nose in the air. Let auntie come through. And auntie tied her on, she need a rich nephew. Auntie in the mix, so she know all the tea. And she gon' pour her wine while she watch every tea. Auntie know her place, so she gon' start no shit. And auntie like it slow, you can't beat up a shit.
Oh, this gets y'all attention. Y'all responding now. That's somebody auntie sent that in right there. I heard this song.
Auntie outside tonight. It's time to do a shit and drop out them kids. Her lashes poppin' shit and
what y'all think about this?
Just want a hookah and a shot to get loose. And you
Hookah and a shot to get loose.
She'll be sleeping about 2. Auntie got the knees, she still dropping low. Come on. And she gon' party till it's time to go. Auntie got no heels, but I'm
really going up.
She gon' party Saturday, Sunday morning in church. Auntie just a flirt, she ain't really gone.
Well,
You get a number, call her phone and she's snoring. Just wanna shot to get loose. And she ain't for the lies, cause she knows she the truth. Auntie outside the night. Yeah,
I like it.
outside the night. Oh, say auntie
outside tonight. Running back in. Yeah, bring me in. Yeah, I like that record.
Appreciate it.
Man, you got something on your hand with that now. You got something on your hand with that now. I think you got another little run up in you.
Hey man, we gonna see. But the good thing is, like I was telling you, he got his own team.
Yeah.
So
that helps solid. Yeah.
I don't have to do everything and be everywhere.
Gotcha.
Personally. You know how we get down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to an artist that's, you know what I'm saying, trying to get in the game in today's time? Like, what would be your advice coming from Mr. ColliPark?
Me personally, I got into it through the love of music. So I can't give advice to somebody who's just trying to get money off of it and trying to get a lick, or is coming into it, you know, from being popular, or you know what I mean? The things that don't involve the actual talent of it. So if you don't love it, I couldn't help you. You know what I mean? If you love it, do it out of love, and wherever it take you is gonna take you. Be the best at whatever it is you do. Don't follow the trends, and just be yourself. And it might take a little longer than everybody else. Mm-hmm. Your journey might not be the same as the last person's journey, but your journey is your journey. And so just follow your music and your talent, and wherever it take you, you know, it take you. I did it from, there was no thoughts that we could be on television or be sitting in the Grammys or even be signed to Universal or Interscope. That wasn't even a possibility when I started doing it. So that wasn't the end game. Making a bunch of money wasn't even in my sights when I started doing it. When I put out the Yin Yang Twins, I was just trying to pay for a wedding. That's real talk.
Okay.
That's real talk. So, you know, I did it out of that. You know what I mean? Not out of getting 2 million followers and driving this kind of car. And, you know, I just didn't come into it like that. And I only want to work with artists who got the same love for it that I do.
Do you feel like out of your career, is there any regrets on any decisions or moves that you have made throughout your career?
I regret that I didn't stay more hands-on with Soulja. When I signed him, he was 16. Mm-hmm. And when he turned 18, which meant he was old enough to do what he wanted to do, he got a big check from record sales, not from touring and not from advertising on Instagram and TikTok, from actual, because he produced and wrote damn near his whole first album. So I know the check that we cut to him, which was not happening to any artist, not on the first run. So he got a big check, and he got into that situation, where he got the little violent situation that he had. And when he went to LA, I was going through my personal situation, being, you know, married and stuff like that. I kind of took my hands off. And I just think we could have done a lot more than what we did
if you would have just stayed more hands-on.
Yeah. So that might be my biggest regret.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it anything that you haven't accomplished yet that you would like to see before, you know what I'm saying, it's all quits for you?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Sitting back last night watching these people who I know win Grammys. I was nominated for the Whisper song. Okay. Lost that to I won't say Ludacris. And we were nominated for Crank That. Lost that to Kanye. But I'm sitting here watching people, you know, who came from down here to up here. Now they're, you know, even Killer Mike. Yeah. You know, who would have thought?
I know.
Killer Mike winning 3 Grammys in 1 year. So that's something, especially when I think of the type of music that I'm doing now. Nobody knows what it is or where it's going or whatever. Why not? That's how I think. Why couldn't I win a Grammy with Mike Clark? That's how I think.
Would that complete just that circle as far as, you know what I'm saying, everything you done, like winning a Grammy, would that be like a completion for Mr. College?
It would be, but honestly, for Mike Clark to actually work would be because it's different than anything I've ever done, and I know more now than I knew back then. Things that I would have done different, just to see, because I never had an artist that I saw all the way through. Even Yin Yang, you know, they should have went to television and voice work and all kinds of stuff we could have done. I just never had that kind of I don't want to call it loyalty.
Yeah.
That kind of situation where me and the artist stuck together through all of it, and I think Mike could be that. You know, if it worked.
Would you sign another artist?
I just did.
No, I'm talking about would you sign another one after, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because let Mike Clark work. You know what we do. I already have theoretically what Southern Soul is missing because they don't have no stars. I think that's what the genre is missing. That's why Mike works for me. He's a star. And he can sing, he's talented, and he's a star. Everybody, you can say what you want to about Yin Yang, about Soldier, about Hurricane. They were individual stars.
Yeah.
Who stood the test of time.
Yeah.
And I think Mike, you know, could be that as well.
Okay. Well, I ain't gonna hold you up too long, man. You know, I could talk to you for days. Yeah. There's so much we could get into, so much ground we could cover and everything. But I'm gonna have to bring you back up here for part 2. But
man, I can come up here and do the show with you.
Exactly.
You gotta interview me.
You know what I'm saying?
Take phone calls.
Exactly. We might have to do something like that. That you come in and do a whole month where you just host it with me and everything. That'd be nice, man.
I like this.
That'd be nice. But we're gonna leave off on this last record and everything. But how can people, you know what I'm saying, if they wanted to get in contact with you, you know what I'm saying, reach out to you for whatever be like, how can they find you?
Facebook DJ ColliPark, IG ColliPark, let's go. I'm not on TikTok. I can't do TikTok. I'm watching TikTok, but I ain't on TikTok. So those 2 ways. Okay. Tell about this last record, man. We're gonna wrap it on up. The last record, I was actually about to. I put it up, but I didn't work it because it was at the end of the year, so I was going to jump on it at the top of the year.
Yeah.
It's called Party, and it's featuring this guy named E. Realist.
I know him.
Yeah. So he took a liking to Mike. And so they did a record. And Country Wayne did as well. He did some skits with Mike as well. So we did this record together, shot a video and everything. And just that break that I was waiting, we switched up to put the Hanky song out. So this is a record called Party featuring E Realist, if you heard of him, Uncle Daddy, yeah. And Charity, I forget Charity's last name, is singing on the record as well.
Okay, let's get into it. Take these pictures right here.
Let's have a party. Let's have a party. Who came to party?
Man, it was pleasure chopping up with ColliPark.
Step on the floor. I wanna see how